from the tap to tales galore. Oh, taste of stories, spinning yeast and grain. Mr. B goes round the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. My first review since I've been on I call it an autumn break. So yes, there would have been a video out before this explaining what I'm going to be doing, hopefully, going forward. So if you go backwards, you can watch this first and then go back and watch the video. Yeah, so wanted to do these beers. These were sent to me kindly by Baz from All the Beer. No idea. Cheers, Baz. I know you sent them these a while back, but I didn't want to drink these when I was on my autumn break. I wanted to get a review out for you. And there is some other beers as well I've been sent that I want to do as reviews. So, what have we got here? We've got two beers. We're going to be a double review. We have got Drift Away, a 5% hazy IPA, and they're from Stonehouse Brewery, which is in Oswestry. And I've not put my glasses on because I've not been doing this for a while. Established 2007, I think that says on there. And we've also got from Stonehouse Brewery, Oswestry. Basically, it's where Barry's from. And we've got Dark Force, a British stout, coming in at 4.5%. So we've got the hazy. I'll do that second. And we've got the stout. Love that bottle art. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm not going to read anything on the back, not until I give it a good old slurp. That's right, isn't it, Dave? Give it a slurp. You know what? I'm so rusty now at doing this. It's ridiculous. I've even forgotten. I've only got one light up. I've just forgotten how to do these things. So let's get into it. Let's get it cracked. Let's get it. I've been looking forward to this. Really have. Oh, they bottle conditioned. Possibly bottle conditioned anyway. Let's get that in there. So it's a lovely dark looking brown. Tell you what, 4.5%. It's looking quite viscous, isn't it? It really is. It looks apart. I'm going to go all in. All in. Tell you what, you know what I'm getting straight away, and I've not even put my nose. I've got quite a big nose, but definitely getting roasty notes off that. A little bit of vanilla from this distance, which is a real good thing. It really is. It looks apart. A nice off-white, tan, creamy looking head that's formed there. Really dark, that dark brown. Not really much of a bleed going through there, which is absolutely fine, no problem at all. Hopefully you can see that. I've only put the one camera up. Normally I have a second camera and I put it there and you can see, just so rusty, it's unreal. So looks like a stout. What's it called? A British stout. What's a British stout? What is a British stout? Is it just a stout? I think it is. It's just a stout. It's not an oatmeal stout. It's not a milk stout. It's just a stout. And I'm going back into gibberish mode again. A lovely note there. Roast. A little bit of chocolate. I'm definitely getting a touch of vanilla off it, but it's just got to be coming through from the malt. Possibly the yeast. It smells really inviting. It smells decadent, it really does. If you can hear that, it's my dog. It's just, see, I'm so out of touch. He's in the kitchen next to me, walking in and out, shaking. He just likes to challenge me, doesn't he? So aroma, perfect. Lovely. There's a fruit, like a dark fruit note there as well. A little bit of sweetness. It's really good. Cheers, Baz. Cheers, Stonehouse. Cheers, let's get into it. It's got a lovely roast, bitter malt taste there. Slight smokiness. With the roasty, it's bringing a smokiness to it. I'm not saying it's got smoke malt in it, it's just got a nice bitter, roasty, full-on flavour. That's banging. That's a proper stout. It's a traditional stout. So British maybe traditional is what they're saying there, because it is. You're getting them roasty malts. You're getting them. It's got a nice mouthfeel. What percentage would I say? 4.5%. It's got a lovely mouthfeel. It's got a medium body mouthfeel. It's quite creamy. I don't know what ingredients are in it, but it feels like there could be a bit of roasted barley. It's not roasted barley. Bit of It definitely feels like there's oats or some barley in there, but not. It will have roasted barley. See, I'm start going gibberish. It's like there's a barley in there that's not a malt that is going to sort of ferment. So it's left some residual sugars, which has left it with a nice mouthfeel. Creamy, 4.5%. That's fantastic. It's not overcarbonated, which is fantastic. You don't want a fizzy stout. It's not Coke-like on the palate. It's smooth. It's really drinkable. It's really good. It's full of flavour. It's really good. I'm getting that roast like the black malt. I reckon black malt, and that's bringing that edge of slight smoke. I mean, talking slight, but it's lovely. It's balanced. That's a cracker from Oswestry. It really, really is. Stonehouse. Sorry, from Stonehouse Brewery, Oswestry. That is great. Dark Force British style. I bet it's even better on cask, if it is on cask. So what does it say on the back? Oh, it does tell you the malt. Chocolate malt, black malt. That's what I reckon is bringing that. You know what I'm not getting? Which is weird. So I would never, ever have guessed these are in here. So they've got a HBC 472 hop. So an experimental hop in there. Sriracha and Cascade hops give roast. Sriracha and Cascade hops give roast coffee. I think the malts are doing that. Wood barrel and pine notes in this rich session strength stout. Stored and served cool. Stonehouse Brewery Limited, Western Oswestry, Shropshire. And yeah, they are definitely barley and wheat. I'm not picking up, I'll be honest, I'm not picking up on what I would class as any American hop. If it's an American Cascade or is it a UK Cascade. I'm not getting any pine, I'm not getting any citrus. I'm just getting a lovely, roasty bitterness. Maybe they've really pulled back on the hops, because you don't need to in a traditional stout. What they're classing this as? A British stout, a session strength stout. Yeah, it feels very traditional to me, rather than any American hops in there. I'm not picking up on that. And HBC 472, more than likely another American experimental hop. I'm not picking up on anything on the citrus side of things. To me, it's very malt forward, and it's done really, really well. Maybe the bitterness I'm picking up, I'm saying is like a roasted bitterness. Maybe a little bit of the hot bitterness is coming through, and I'm just picking it out as malt bitterness. But it's fantastic. It just tastes very traditional and right up my street. So there you go. That's the first one. I will be back in a minute, and we'll do the second one, which is that hazy one. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so we're back. Sorry guys, I've had a chest infection, and it's my last day on the antibiotics yesterday, so I think it's cleared up. Anyway, so we've got Drift Away Hazy IPA 5%, another one I'm really looking forward to. Now, hopefully, I'm just going to do this because it's been in the fridge for a while, and these beers can clear, so it's not going to be as hazy as the brewer intended if everything is settled to the bottom of this bottle. So I'm not being rough, I'm just giving it a bit of a turn, and if anything has settled, it's going to come back into solution. That's what I'm hoping for. So just giving it a few turns. You probably think I'm going absolutely crazy now, but I want it to be as best as what the brewer wants me to see it as, basically. So let's crack it open. Don't read the back. 5% hazy IPA. Nice little hiss there. Black caps. Get the glass. A little bit of extra water. Here we go. I can be a little bit vigorous if I like on this. There we go. See, we didn't make a mess by just giving it a bit of a turn in the bottle. That is a hazy, isn't it? That's exactly what it says on the bottle. Lovely white creamy looking head, opaque. Yes, I mean it's slight the old clarity there, but I'm not being funny. It's exactly what it says on the bottle. It's a hazy beer, and that's what it says, hazy. I straight away tick that box. So it looks the part. Aroma, oh yeah, lovely tropical notes there. It's got a sweet note. Oh, lime. A slight, I mean it's Christmas. Getting a slight tangerine, clementine note, orangey. No, a little bit of mango. It's got lots going on the aroma, to be honest with you. That's fantastic. Fantastic, because I've said this before about Stonehouse Brewery. It's not the easiest job to get a hazy IPA out of a bottle without it becoming oxidised. It really isn't an easy job, and it looks like they've cracked it again. I've done a few Stonehouse and they've done hazies and they've cracked it with not being oxidised, and that is great. It really, there's nothing there. There's no off-looking purpley brown, muddy-looking colours. It just looks bright. Hopefully, it's coming across on the camera just as good. So let's get into it. Cheers, Baz. Cheers, Stonehouse. I'd say it's medium to light body. What percentage is this? 5%. Memory. Medium to light in the body. Nice notes of citrus. Bitterness is quite low, which I like, and I like some bitterness there, which it's got, but with it being like a hazy IPA, you don't want it to be too bitter, not on a West Coast style. So I like the fact it's got some bitterness, and it's not sweet, just sweet malts like some beers nowadays are just too sweet when they're going for a hazy, and it's just off-putting, bit clean. It's not this. It's got citrus notes. It's got a little bit of pine there on that back note. I'm liking that, because there's like a there's a fruit salad. There's a fruit salad sort of note, like the fruit salad sweet. So you're getting a little bit of, like, to me, there's a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of mango, the tropical notes there, but then you're getting this nice zestiness that pulls it back and sort of reminds you're drinking a beer and you're not drinking a alcopop, anything like that. It's a beer which is superb, because that's what you want. You want to know you're drinking a beer, and not something that's just a big fruity mishmash sweet beer. You want something with a bit of bitterness, a bit of that zestiness, a bit of pine, and then you've got the tropical notes as well. And it's long lasting on the palate, which is really, really nice. A little bit of carbonation there. Nothing crazy. I don't even know if he's a bottle condition. I still don't know that. That's lovely. That's a really, really easy drink. Some nice, definitely in this one I can pick up American hops, 100%, maybe New Zealand. That's delicious. That really, really is. That's a lovely, lovely drink, that one. What does it say on the bottle? Nelson Sauvin. So normally you get like a grapey note from that. I'm not getting that though. Mosaic and Citra. There you go. Give white grape, grapefruit and mango. That's what I'm getting when I'm saying it's citrus, isn't it? And the mango. Tropical fruit aroma, hazy and vegan friendly. Best stored and served cool. Same again. That is a lovely beer. Alcohol 5%. I wouldn't say it's not got anything in the way of alcohol's not. There's no burn. There's no taste of alcohol. It's just it's actually quite sessionable on the palate. That is a lovely, lovely beer again. Thank you so much, Baz. Really appreciate that, and thank you, Stonehouse Brewery. That's a great beer, and I love the way you're getting these hazies into bottles and they're not ruined by any sort of oxygen, because there's no off flavours there of an oxidised beer, which you'd get cardboard or sweet sherry type notes, and you just know when it's oxidised, and you just know it's not fresh and bright. This still is, and that's fantastic. It really, really is. So nothing more to say apart from cheers, Baz. Cheers, Baz. Much appreciated. And yeah, I've got to get something back to you. I've got, still in my fridge behind me, is my West Coast IPA, which I've promised you a bottle of. And I'll send something else with that as well. Okay, thanks for watching if you've lasted this long, and it's nice to be back. Cheers everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.
So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.